What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Max. Hope y'all are having a great day. And in today's video I have a really epic one for you guys. Just like to excuse myself about my voice a little bit. I'm gonna have a bit of a cold right now, so just if it's a little raspy or anything, some words not coming out properly, that's the reason why. Now over here, as I jumped in, spotted a nice school of yellow jacks, so I'm just pinpointing which one is the biggest one, and I could see there's a couple nicer ones in the back. So I go ahead, line up my shot, take it, and I'm able to drill this thing. First fish for me, he's swimming all around, so I'm just trying to get a hold of him, trying to bring him in. And this was a pretty solid yellow jack, maybe around 3.5 pounds. Nice way to start the day. And over here jumping in on the next spot, this is Brandon lining up on a nice mangrove snapper. He'd already shot it previously and it came off, so this is just him getting another shot securing the fish. So I just go ahead and go down and grab it for him, make sure it doesn't come off the other end of the steel. And me and Disho actually ended up getting a nice pair of lionfish, but I didn't video when we shot them. And back again, the same school of yellow jacks comes around, but this time they were a little more weary. They're a little more faster, and I guess because I had caught that first one earlier, they already knew the jig was up. They knew what was going on. Right here, pretty much the same thing though. I tried to line up on one of the bigger ones in the back, and unfortunately I ended up missing. In this next clip right here, I actually thought this was a really nice mangrove snapper, but it ended up being a little grouper. Now we don't have size limit on black grouper here, so we're able to keep this guy, but I wouldn't have shot him if I knew that it was a grouper. I thought initially it was a snapper. Now here, I'm just gonna let this clip play out. I'm not gonna speak over it too much. This is Disho's footage. Right here, he shot a nice mangrove and it ripped off. I'm not too sure what he was thinking, so I'm just gonna let this clip play out because I can't really speak for him. So Disho actually ended up getting this really nice mangrove snapper right here. This guy was 3.5 pounds on the scale without guts. So definitely a really good one for the shallow water. And as I said, I can't really speak too much for Disho or what was going through his mind at this moment in time. But you can see he's trying to take out the steel from the snapper right here. So he closes that flapper, pushes it through. And I guess what he was thinking was he wanted to brain this fish, but the way he's holding it, he's not holding it from the gills or anything, so it makes it pretty easy for that fish to kind of kick away. So if this serves as anything, just take it as a lesson, guys. If you're gonna hold your fish, hold it from the gills. But I'll just let this clip finish playing out. Yeah, so that snapper almost got away, but Disho did end up securing it, so props to him on that. That was the biggest snapper of the day. That's it right there. The yellow jack that I had shot earlier. Lots of little mangrove snappers and also a couple lobsters, so we did pretty good this day. Back in, checking out one or two of the same spots right here, and nothing much, just a couple smaller mangrove snappers. So I go ahead and take out the Hawaiian sling and just start lining up. Right here I see another snapper swim behind me to my left, but I can see this yellow jack that he's pretty hurt. I'm not sure. Looks like something like a barracuda or maybe a bigger snapper had got a hold of him, because he's got some teeth marks all ripped up. So I just went ahead and took a shot because he was pretty weak. But as you can see, he ended up coming off the end of the spear. So I just go ahead, pursue the fish, line up right here, take another shot, and I'm able to get him. And right around here in the middle of those beams, I spot that mangrove snapper that I had said earlier. And I'm pretty sure one of the boys had shot at him and he had ripped off as well. So this is just me going ahead and securing that fish. Don't really like leaving injured fish behind, so even though this guy wasn't that big, still go ahead, line up, take that shot. And as you know, this series is called Spearfishing Fails and Catches for a reason, so this is just me rolling on a couple of the fails. Luckily for me, I wasn't really missing too much this day, but these are just the few that got away. So right here, jumping in on this spot is known for more having like barracuda. So we just go ahead, as soon as we jump in, there was a nice school that came right in front of me, probably 8 to 10 of them. The GoPro didn't get all of them, but I just go ahead and line up on one of the bigger ones. And I absolutely get this guy with a great shot. The steel goes all the way through, goes in the ground pretty much. So I just had to go ahead and kind of pull it out, and I'm able to secure this fish. Continue swimming around, able to see another one right here coming to my left. Go ahead, just take that duck dive and take a longer shot on this guy. And you can see he's kind of kicking away, but I just go ahead and keep my gun lined up on him, pull it back, line up again. Right here I'm able to hit him pretty good. So I just go ahead and make my way over to him, start swimming down, go ahead, and I can see that the flapper is pretty much open at this point. So I know that I can just go ahead and pull on my shaft, put my hand against the other side of his body, and get my hand in his gills. And that's the most important thing with these barracuda, is getting your hand in their gills, because you do not want one of these guys to bite you. They got really sharp teeth. Now this is me lining up on another one. Now the barracuda, I'm not sure if they do this like to threaten you or, you know, to make you feel like they're gonna bite you or something, but they kind of open their mouths sometimes. And to be honest, that's the best opportunity to get a shot in them. So as soon as I saw this one opening his mouth at me, I knew that I had to take the shot. Now, I don't know anybody personally that's been bitten by a barracuda, but I do hear stories a lot, so I always try to be careful when I'm dealing with these guys. I do have a lot of respect for them. Look at those teeth that they have. But I was doing pretty good. 3 solid barracuda, all of them over that 5-pound mark easily. The biggest one probably weighing about 8 pounds. And then this is another one right here. This is a smaller one that I had seen, but I saw that he had like a chip towards the back of his tail, so I knew one of the boys had shot at him and missed. So I just go ahead and finish that fish off, and I'm able to hit him with a perfect stone shot. So we started heading in, checking out a couple of spots on the way. Then jumped in right here on this little spot right here, a couple sticks, a couple nice mangrove snappers hanging around, so I was able to pluck one off. And here, jumping in on another spot, I was able to spot another one, this one being even bigger than the previous one I had shot. So I just go ahead, line up, wait till he kind of turns broadside to get that headshot. But as soon as I pulled the trigger, he kind of turned, and I ended up kind of running the shaft down the fillet. Don't really like doing that, but still ended up securing the fish. And as you can see, that fish had already been shot at before. And in this last clip right here, this is a great way to end the day. I was chasing a smaller mutton snapper, and I didn't notice to my left there was an even bigger one just sitting right underneath me. So I just turn around, line up my gun, take a shot. I think I didn't take enough time to line up because I hit him pretty high and he did end up ripping out. but I was pretty sure that he was gonna rock up somewhere along the structure, so we just went ahead and started searching for him eventually until we found him. My boy Brandon was able to place a really nice shot in him. This is just Neymar trying to go ahead and pull him out. So this was a really nice mutton snapper to end off the day with. This guy ended up weighing just shy of 4 pounds. So I just want to say, if you've stuck around throughout the whole entirety of the video, thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.